Hello students, in this video we see how we can create reports in our ASP.NET website. So here I am creating one report demo project for a demo purpose, and I have added one database called QuestDB, and inside this database there are number of tables because we need a database to create a report. According to database transaction, we can create reports. Here we can take college registration or event registration. This is one college event VP Quest, and this is the table event registration. In that we store some values, like I'm showing the database table event, in which event student participated, that event name we stored, then college name, then student name, then participant name, then registration type and team ID. So such table data is present inside a database. Then there are some event rules, some events are there, some fees details are there. In fees details, such data is present already. Event name, college name, participant means number of participants, then fees collected. If there is one participant, then fees collected is 100, because for one participant there is 100 rupees fees. So here for 4 participants there is 400 fees. So such data is already present inside our database. Then we can see the status is paid here. Sometimes for some records there may be a value for this status field as unpaid. Then some mark sheet results are also there. Such table data is already present in database. According to this table data, we can show the reports. So this is the event judge 1, judge 2, who is the winner college name, runner up college name, then winner team ID, runner team ID, and their winning marks and runner up marks. So this is table data. Now we are considering here one table, and I'm showing how to create reports. If there is already data present inside our database, then from this data we can create a number of reports. To create report, we need to add one web page in our project. So I am creating here simple report first. So this is the .aspx page. Then I am adding one more item, which is actually report. So this is a report.rdlc. Some simple report I am showing, simple report I am adding. So this is a report, actual report, and this is the simple report ASPX page. This is the web page, and on this web page we need to show this report. So here we need to design first a report. So I am designing like I'm inserting page header, right click, then insert, then add on page footer. So here you can add some built-in fields on header side, like on which time we are creating this report. So that is inside execution time. Here date and time both are displayed on the report. Then if I want total number of pages and page number, means 1 by 5, like this. 1 is the page number and there are total 5 pages. So I can show like 1 by 5 or 1 by 2 by 5, means on second page such things will be displayed. So such built-in fields are available here. Then I can give the report name, whatever the report name you want, give here. I'm giving some sample or a demo name, like simple report. Here you can edit simple report. Okay, in this you can change the font. Inside property there is you can change the font size with this. You know very well how to design our pages, how to change properties. Inside footer I am adding one text box, and inside that you may write your content which you want to at footer side. If I'm writing VP Quest, VP Quest Sangli. Okay, then here actual content of report we need to add. So here I am adding one data table. What I am doing here, right click, then insert, and this is the table. Select the table option, then you see the connection string, then click on next. Whole database, you see your database. Then if I want to select event registration, so I am selecting this event registration table because I want to show data from this table. If you want to show data from multiple tables, then select all those tables and then click on finish. Then these are the fields from that particular selected table, and click on OK. Then here in this table we can add the columns like event, which is the event. Here you can increase the size of this report, and here you can add college name, then you can add student name. If you want some more columns, then you can click on this and insert column on the right side. Then here you can add team ID, or maybe fees, or maybe registration type. If you don't want this column, then you can delete it. Delete columns. So I want only these 3 fields inside on my report, so I'm designing like this. So this is my report, and my report is ready. Now I'm saving all my work. Then go towards the simple report web page .aspx page. Here we need to drag one report viewer control, which is under the category reporting. This is the reporting category inside a toolbox, and there is report viewer. So we need to drag this report viewer control, and then we need one script manager, which is inside Ajax extension. So script manager also I am adding on my web page. Now this is report viewer control, means this is the container for our report. Inside this container we can display our report, which is ready. This is our report, and we display this report inside this report viewer control. For each report viewer control, there are some built-in features like page number. You can redirect it or navigate between all those your report pages. Then you can find some words on your report, or you may save the report as in PDF format, Excel format, or Word document format, or you can print that report. So such features are here on report viewer control. So there is one option here for report viewer, choose a report. So inside this all the RDLC report list we see here simple report. If you are creating some 3-4 reports, then all those reports displayed here, and you need to select among one you need to select. Then ready-made object data source added here. Now almost our work is done. We can run our page simple report. Now inside this report viewer, this report display after running our page. So I'm running, see what we get as output. So this is the simple report. Whatever the data present inside the database table, we are displayed on the report. Sometimes we want parameterized report, means some data we need to filter. Like if I want to show or display the data of best out of west, or event wise we need to filter the data, or sometimes we want to filter the data college wise, means particular college data I want to display. So such report we can create, that is called as parameterized report. Okay, so this is the footer content, this is the execution time in which date and time both are displayed, and this is the 1/2, means total number of pages are 2, and this is the first page and second one is the. Then we can create PDF. So here is PDF. Okay, PDF. This open file, then you can see the PDF file. So this is in 4 pages, divided in 4 pages. Okay, 3 columns are not adjusted in 1 page, so this is divided in 4 pages. You can design like whole page we need to store in 1 page. So you can reduce your column width like this, and then again let's save it and see the result. And here if I create one PDF file once again and see what happens. So this is correct one. So in this way we can show the simple report. You can edit or you can design as per your requirement, because this is the column header, so you can give some colors or background color, whatever you want you can give. Okay, so these are the properties for this row. If you want to increase the font, 16, font weight, bold, so in this way you can change according to your choice. Now in next video we can see, or we see how we can create parameterized report. Means first we select event, and then that particular selected event report will be displayed in this report viewer. Particular data is shown only, means filtered report we need to show. Here some facilities are like if I want to find the KWC, then it highlights me. Next, if I want to find some student named Geeta, then this highlights. So these are the features of report viewer. You can go directly to the second page or first page. So navigation is also available here. So this is the simple report, and see you in next video for parameterize the report and summarize the report and some graphical reports. So see you in next video.